there's a weird paradox in the period covered by the unwinding. Two things are happening at once. On the one hand, greater and greater inclusiveness, so that the Senate is now, 25% women, something like that. We have a black president, which I never imagined in my lifetime. And we're I hope, on the verge of immigration reform. And just in people's manners and morals, there's just more tolerance and more of an acceptance that, that America is a polyglot, multiracial, multi-identity country, and there's more room. We have gay Boy Scouts as of a couple of weeks ago. We also have lousy public schools for those gay Boy Scouts. And the other thing happening is stratification, growing inequality, no matter what happens. The financial crisis did not reduce it, it exacerbated it. And less true equal opportunity. So more and more Americans have the possibility of joining society in a really productive way. And I'd say fewer Americans have the actual fact of it. And so those two things have to kind of be looked at together. And to me, they're unrelated. I don't see why we can't have gay Boy Scouts and good public schools, in other words. Whether or not women and minorities and immigrants and others are going to have answers to the questions raised in this book, I don't know. Barack Obama's skin color did not give him the answers, because we're all living in the same society and all depend on the same institutions. For some people, the answer is the internet, especially when you go to Silicon Valley. Any social problem, any dysfunction in government, there's an app, there is, an engineering solution to that bug. And the more time I spent in Silicon Valley, I wrote about this in the New Yorker a few weeks ago, and also in my book, the less faith I had that the engineers have the answers for us, and that Wikipedia and Kickstarter are models for social organization. I think it's actually it sends us more in the direction that the libertarians want than the communitarians like me. So I hope you're right about the new faces that you see in Washington and in corporate America and in other leadership positions. But we're all Americans, and we are all sort of subject to the same moment that we're in now, and it may be bigger than that.